And I'll say, if your black ass can support all of us, and we can be comfortable, and you can put away money, and all our bills are paid, then okay. But I mean, if you're just making money where all our bills are paid and we can't save or have any money for ourselves, no.
Let me tell you, all this stuff is going to backfire, man. A woman that tells me to stay home, I'm going to bring home the paycheck. First, I'm going to get bored staying home. Second, I might fuck another girl. Excuse me.
Nah, hey,
I might get in something else just because of the extracurricular activities. That
wait a minute. If you have kids, I don't know.
And right, even worse, she's gonna tell you to stay home. I'm bringing home the bacon, and then eventually down the road, when things get sour, she's gonna throw that in your face later on.
And I'll say that is absolutely true.
That's a guarantee. That's the worst part of it all.
I'll say you come home to a dirty house, no food, and everything all screwed up. Okay, cool. I'll tell her straight up. I have no problem saying that just because I may do the things that the skirt does, but it doesn't mean I wear the skirt in the relationship.
I don't know. You're gonna have a hard time convincing the woman bringing home the bacon. That all I know is for me, I have a hard time. For me, I don't know, man. I couldn't allow a woman to just, bring home the bacon. I'm just sitting home wearing the apron. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not happening. But you're okay with bringing home the bacon and have her staying home.
If I'm bringing home enough bacon and she's taking care of the home. Now, if I'm bringing enough bacon home, she has to be taking care of the home.
Okay.
I don't want no maid, no nanny. Yep. She has to be doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, I'm bringing home substantial amount of money and then my wife is just going shopping while the nanny takes care of the kids. That ain't happening.
Can I present this question now? Let's say I'll present this scenario. Let's say you both are making good money. You get laid off. She's still working, so you have to be at home and you have to be a stay-home dad. And you got to take care of the kids, pick them up, take them home from school, keep the house clean, cook the food. For a temporary period of time, maybe 2 to 3 months, would that damage your ego?
No, because I'll never be no damn stay-at-home dad,
That's the circumstance.
I'll be working at McDonald's before I'm a stay-at-home dad, There's no way in hell I'll do that, dog. For me, I just can't do it. I have to work. I have to work.
So what if working is a hindrance to the household? So basically, you're taking the time out to go to work and putting the child into daycare
or after school
or after school program costs more than what you're taking home.
Well, I mean, if she's making enough money and me working at McDonald's or wherever the hell I'm working is just added income, so we'll be able to sustain the daycare.
I think that $20 at Wendy's.
That $20 a week that you bring home.
Maybe at Chipotle.
Olive Garden, baby.
Nah, but I mean, look, for me, it's just really about the balance, man. I mean, for me personally, this is victory here. I need a woman with balance. Know how. I mean, she can go out there and have a wonderful resume, work at X and Y, Z companies and whatever industry that she's in. X amount of degrees, that's all wonderful. But at the end of the day, you need to know how to take care of home. You need to know how to rear children. You need to know how to iron clothes. Not even necessarily for me. But you need to do that for yourself. Right. And when you're able to do that for yourself, that shows me that you're able to do that for the children and the family. And then we can work. But if you can't, a resume, a beautiful resume to me, and no domestic skills, that's a no-no. No way I'm dealing with a woman.
And we
like
need home-cooked meals, not KFC and McDonald's.
Yeah, not hamburger helper. That ain't happening. You got to know how to really throw down in the kitchen, man.
So Black Thought.
I'm gonna be doing the same thing too. It's both ways.
I feel you,
George Foreman Grill, baby.
Let me ask you this question.
Blacker.
Thought.
You know what I'm saying? Thought. If this woman presents to you that she's a Korean woman, and as soon as you guys get into a relationship, she wants to be domesticated. How do you feel about that? Would you approach her in the same light as if she was continuously wants to be a Korean woman?
Yeah, that's a very
good question.
I don't know if I'll be. I don't think I'll do it justice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But go ahead, do your thing.
I'll be like, listen, we need to get a few more checks before you turn it over. You know what I mean? But I think I'd go with it. You know what I mean? So long as I know she's motivated, I know she's ambitious, so I know if she wants to turn it on and off, on or off, it can be done. So I'll probably accept that.
Yeah,
But I would-
I love an
Because
accomplished woman.
yeah, we can start our own business. She might be like, listen, I don't want to work for these people anymore. I want to do something for
But I
them.
would ask her, why do you want to be stay home? Like, what is your reasoning for wanting to
Maybe just
all
her
of a sudden stop
biological
working?
clock. Maybe she just wants to be, her domestic instincts are kicking in, and she wants to take care of her family.
What if
be
she's
home.
27?
So
What if she's 27?
So would you say, all right, well, you're 27, let's start a family? But like I said, I mean, wouldn't you want to know why? Like, what is your reasoning for wanting to stop this $90,000 a year job and say, okay, I decide I want to be home and be domesticated? Would you want to know why, or would you just say, okay,
I think that's
cool.
pretty self-explanatory. I mean, if she's telling you, like, you know, she's willing to give up her job, you know, because she's at a point where she just wants to, she don't want to work anymore, she just wants to be home and take care of the family. You know, she wants the man to be able to provide and take care of the family. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom. That's fine with me. And I think, you know, that's self-explanatory. You know?
If you make enough.
If I make enough, that's okay with me.
let me ask Victory just
If she's accomplished. If she's not accomplished, that's a different story. I probably wouldn't be with her if she's not.
So, Victory, your definition of accomplishment.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that? A woman, to me, who has her goals, whatever those goals might be, and she's on a path to achieving them or has achieved them.
Could those goals be the family goals? Putting her goals aside to be raising the kids and taking care of you. Even though she has a PhD, is that a goal or is that her accomplishment?
I'm kind of lost on that.
So basically, the question is, it's if she says to you, listen, I've accomplished everything that I need to.
Yep.
I have my PhD.
Yep.
It's now for me to step back and take care of my family.
Yep.
That's my goal.
Mhm.
How do you feel about that? Are you going to support that, or are you going to say, you know what?
It depends on where I'm at in life. It depends on where my status is. If I'm able to sustain and maintain the family, maintain the children, if we have children or if we want to bring forth children, yes. If I know for a fact that I won't be able to maintain that on my own with my income alone, then I'll have to express that to her and hope that she understands where I'm coming from and stick to her job until I'm in a position where I'm able to provide and sustain the household on its own without her income. You know?
Relationships take a lot of work.
That do. So let me just pose this one last question.
Yep.
Core,
Go ahead, dog.
will you ever be comfortable with the position to have a domesticated woman? Your position in life.
Right now?
No, ever.
Yes, it depends. Like I said, if she has all her ducks in a row and she decides, well, look, I want to stay home, be a stay-at-home mom, and start a family, sure, why not? I have no problem with that.
Victory.
I agree with Core. I mean, if she has accomplished what she needs to accomplish for herself, and I'm in a position to maintain the household, and I can do it comfortably, yes, I'm cool with that. That's a turn on.
Okay.
She accomplished her goals.
Like a thought.
For me, at this point in time, probably not, because, you know, I'm thinking, you know, this is a prime of our lives, early 30s, you know, going into our 40s or so.
Who's in the early 30s? Not me.
You know, I just think this is a prime of life where we should be kind of working. But if it comes down to a point where, you know, I'm making enough money and I'm doing well and I can support my family and her, then definitely she can stay home and I'll take care of the business outside of that.
Okay.
What about you, though?
This is public talking. I think that I will never be comfortable enough to having her stay home. My reasoning behind that, I'm always going to strive to do better. So I'm not going to want to kind of have her just stay home and not strive to want to do better. Now, if doing better is her taking care of the household for a temporary period of time, I'm all for that.
But you said yourself, daycare will cost more. So what if all her accolades are in order, but she's like, you know, I want to stay home for a few years and raise a family.
I work in the day, she work at night. Shit, we make it work. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what you got to do in these streets, man. It's rough out here.
Yes.
So you don't want to stay at home woman, huh?
Nah.
You like the money. You like
yes,
money.
sir. No, I like comfortability.
Yeah.
Like a thought. There's a big difference. Comfortability.
Additional income. I ain't mad at that.
Listen,
It's good.
What if she works part-time?
That's fine. That's additional. Yeah, she can contribute to the cable.
So it's like the cable and maybe the electric bill.
You know what I'm saying? Sure.
But I mean, hey, I hear that. That's all right too. You know what I mean?
Right now, our age range, we should be dealing with women that are trying to do something with their life, that have some sort of ambition and that are working. Because we're supposed to be building something for ourselves. But if it comes to a point where you're able to take care of everything without feeling it, why not do it?
But, today we might be able to, but we don't know what tomorrow might bring. You might go into the office tomorrow and then get laid off. But let me just give some closing thoughts to this. This is another webisode of Minority Men. I would like to thank my panel, Black Earth Thought, Victory, and Core. And I'm your gracious host, Public, and we shall hear from you soon.
Bullet.
All right. Peace out.